would have to believe that we are live. Alright. Alright. Yep, I think we're live. Beautiful. Alright. Hope everybody's doing well today. I hope that didn't just peak the mic and then sound robotic. That would be a plus. Yeah, if you are watching live, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you are watching this as a VOD, again, I appreciate you stopping by. If you're coming through YouTube, I would love it if you could subscribe. I'm going to try to keep up on, I don't know, live stream at least once a week. It may not be this specific game, but I'm going to at least try to be live at least once a week. Just in general. So, you know, kind of see where we go from there. But today, I am looking to make a new park. Alright? And what I'm thinking is, alright, I'm thinking, definitely for sure not challenge mode. We're definitely doing sandbox. I'm not sure the difference between sandbox, custom, tycoon, creative. I'm probably just gonna go creative. It just seems like the most kind of whatever. I don't know what that. I don't know. It seems like the most free experience. Like I really don't have to worry about too much. So yeah. So let's see. We'll probably go. I don't know. I like Tanzania. I mean, we might just go coastal U.S. to be honest. But Tanzania is kind of cool. Full grassland. It's a lot of trees. I like this. You know what? Yeah, let's go to Tanzania. I don't know what any of this. That's one thing. Prehistoric Kingdom. If y'all are watching, if y'all are, you know, taking feedback. I know the game's still in early access. I know it's not even supposed to release until maybe like next year in full. And it's still an incredible game. But one thing I would recommend or ask for is just like to hover over these things and just see what they actually mean. Maybe for like other people who play Zoo Tycoons and stuff, it makes sense. But I don't know, this is my first Zoo Tycoon, so I guess like this is probably self-explanatory, but I don't know. I'm just gonna get started, jump right in. But still an incredible game for early access, you know? But yeah, I'm just gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try to get better with the building aspects. It's sandbox, so I mean, we're kind of just chilling. But yeah, most tutorial things I would just recommend, like, or I would ask if we can get, like, better tutorial things, if that's something that's in the works. Just, you know, let me know. Alright, first and foremost, get rid of all these trees and shrubbery. Alright, I'm going to add my own, so don't worry. This is a... Whoa. This is a huge map. Holy. And it's pretty flat, so it kind of gives... like a lot of creative liberties here. Wow. And where does it stop? Okay, so it stops here. I know, there's no compost thing. I gotcha. So it stops here. It probably stops, like, there. Alright. Alright, now I gotta go all the way back over here. Alright. Let's get this compost thing going. Boom, boom. I want to be able to find it. You know what I mean? Like in here. What is this? A metallic walkway? Whoa. termite mound, frozen fruit block, dung beetle nest, blood pumpkin. This is kind of cool. Alright. I don't think I'm going to be able to find this. Not gonna lie to you. There's already bridges. Wait a minute. Okay, that's huge. That was gonna play into my thing. Compost heap. I mean, we're just gonna put that here. We're gonna rotate that. And then lift up a little bit. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. See, I'm already learning. I'm already learning. It conforms to the thing. Don't click on it. Just a bunch of poop. Just a bunch of poop. One thing I do want to do is I want to see if I can't get some music in the background. Obviously, I want to make sure it is not copyright worthy. So let me just see if I can pop on YouTube and get some music. Oh, Ace Wolf. Don't know who that is. I actually think I do know who that is, but you know. Copyright free. Let's do some jazz, dude. Let's do some jazz. Royalty free jazz, cafe music in the background. No mid-roll ads. Well, it doesn't matter because I got U-block. No, I don't. I have Pi. Ad block. Alright, in theory, royalty free jazz for 2 hours. Genuinely almost tore my eardrums off. Alright. Now let's see if I can't just turn this music down so it doesn't accidentally, you know, double play. And then yeah, just let me know if y'all mess with the thing. The music. Wall material, what I want is the floor material. Alright. Wall. Metal planks. Hold on. Foam, roof material, lamp posts. Substrate, mulch. Would probably be in there. Foliage, got shapes. Yeah, never mind. I don't think I'm finding it. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, I'm thinking I want to make a really cool, I don't know. I'm probably going to do an entrance where, I don't know what dinosaurs I want in here yet. I was thinking of making a bear exhibit though, for sure. Like that's definitely something that I want to do. But I'm thinking I'm going to cover this with like trees so that, you know, I don't know. It's something, let's see, lush savanna. Yeah, I want super dense. I want it to be like covered here. I want big trees. Yeah. Just like around the entrance. Like I said, I was gonna take away some trees and then bring some back in. So this is what I mean. Yeah, I want like big tree. There we go. There we go. Alright. Just kind of cover that all up there. So it's like when you're here. Let me in. Whoa. Where am I? Where am I? Okay. So yeah, like when you walk in, you know, you're like here, and it's all covered around you, and you can't really see the staff area. I kind of like that. Yeah. There is a first person mode. It's probably not this. It's probably, yeah. go to first person mode? Like, is this first person? Am I walking here? I think so. Alright. Big. Alright, I like that. Whoa! Let me out. Wait, how do I get out of this? Oh my god. That, okay. Horrible, that was horrible. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start out. We're gonna start getting some money in, something easy. I like to do the, I don't like the concrete path. I want arid path? No, not that. Natural path. Cobblestone? Yeah, we'll do some cobblestone. Boom. Don't know why I did it that way. We're gonna take that out. Alright. We are gonna turn the volume down just a smidgen on that. And we're doing good. We can unpause that. How do we unpause? I don't know. I don't know how I did pause in the first place. Alright. So we're just gonna boom. I wish this was gridded. You know what I mean? Do that. And we'll do it 4 wide for right now. Alright. That's good, that's good. And then usually what I want to do, because I think of the things near me that are usually like the zoos near me. Usually what there is, like on the very like entrance, you'll walk in, there'll already be some benches, you know, because it's a little rough when you're just getting in there. And then how do I unpause? There we go. Yeah, it's usually a little rough when you're first just getting in, you know? Gotta walk through the parking lot. Just take a seat, right? And usually there's like some staff stuff over here, like a nice big exhibit, like as soon as you walk in. You have like a big exhibit over here. You have like some smaller kind of like red pandas or something like that over here, like a fox. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. We're just gonna see where it goes. I do want to build a bear exhibit, so I think the big exhibit that I build is probably gonna be like, maybe not like right here, but I'll like build off over here. So let me do that. Honestly, let me just start doing that. Alright, so we're gonna kind of build here, and then we're gonna start kind of branching off here. And we'll go here. We'll go up. Right, and what I'm thinking is maybe, honestly, yeah. Okay. So this one's just gonna, it's kind of gonna go straight for a little bit. Alright, and then big turnaround. This whole thing's not gonna be a bear exhibit, don't worry. Alright, big turnaround, we're going over here. And this'll kind of just meet up over here. Right. Boom. And then we can keep going straight from here. Alright. Right, and so we'll do that. Everybody's kind of going the same route. Corral everybody in. Right? So we'll do that. But I also kind of want to build going straight too. Right? And like I said, we'll meet up with that path over there. And I might have this one go straight too. Just so it's not like a single wide. Boom. Boom. That's massive. Alright. So this whole thing is not going to be the bear exhibit. I want to make that very clear. What I could do though is kind of cut over here, right? And I could make like this area the bear exhibit, and I could have like another like herbivorous. Oh my god! I could have another herbivorous animal. Yeah, and we'll do that. All right, perfect. Yeah. Right, so we'll have like a section here that you can look in. All right, nah, I'm like imagining it all, and then it's kind of going crazy in my head. So, firstly and foremostly, let's get some fencing in for the guests. Right, what kind of vibe are we looking at here? We got wooden fencing and everything. I mean, I kind of like this though, to be honest. Like this is kind of nice. Right, so we could do this all the way up to here. Right. Oh man. Now I think this is one of the things, just like it being early access, that you just kind of have to deal with, is that it doesn't conform all the way. But it also could just be me never having played a sim. A Zoo Tycoon sim before. So we're just gonna, you know, do that here. And then we'll start to curve out here. Yeah, I kind of like this little kind of concrete thing. In here, now here's what I'm thinking. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. So this is gonna be like a nature section, right? So in here we'll have no, not that. Jeez Louise. We'll have that, and then I wish this curved the other way. Can I do that? No. What the hell's going on here? Oh my goodness. If I hit C, it does. Oh my goodness. It curves it. That's huge. I thought I read that somewhere, and it was true. So, okay. That's actually massive. So what I got to do now is fix this real quick. Nope. I'm figuring it out. So I just want to... I don't know. That's gonna annoy me a little bit, but whatever. I don't think that's something that like I can do in this like early time. I'm not gonna put an animal in here. This is just gonna be like one of these little sections that has like, whoa, nice little kind of like trees and stuff. Yep. There we go. Right. It's just like kind of one of those. They just walk by and you go, oh yeah, look, nice little foresty section. What I want to do too, select all vegetation. Wow, okay. Let me not do that. Alright. I'm going to add these little benches though for my guests. I know they're here somewhere. You get some nice benches. Mm. Yeah, we'll get the picnic tables for like, we'll get the picnic tables for when it's like, what am I trying to think of? Like I don't know, like when I have a kiosk, so people don't have to look directly at each other, you know? I'm not gonna put one right there, that's kind of crazy. Alright, perfect. Got a couple benches there. We're kind of chilling. Alright. This is looking kind of cute. Alright. Now, grizzly bear. I am so sorry if you heard that. Oh my lord. That's crazy. Just like snapped my wrist. Yeah. Alright, grizzly enclosure. Let's see what we got. So for this, obviously, I gotta do like bigger fences and stuff. I'm gonna do the wooden fence though, because I think that's nice, you know? Alright, not everything has to be curved, but I mean, we're just gonna connect all that. I mean, I think that worked pretty good. Alright, so that's the habitat. And then I'm not gonna put them in just yet. What I want to do is, as if I am... Did you see how I peeked that? Alright. As if I'm like viewing it from... Oh man. Can I fix this fence? I know there's a way I can. I know there's like a way that I can pick the fence, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it's fine. I know there's a way to choose it. I just forget how. Is what it is. Alright. I do want something along this side. So what I might do is I might have like one of these little things, like a big kiosk, big food kiosk. Alright, so is this the entrance? Yes. So I might even have that just like right here. Alright. Boom. I know, I need staff. So then, oh my lord. Just heard a, I have no idea. Not a staff gate. I'm gonna remove that fence. Alright. And let's just keep her going. Alright? Let's just keep her going. Alright, so we got that there. Got that there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. My goodness. I know you can't see anything, but guess what? Neither can I. We are just placing some fences down. I just want to make sure everything's kind of good and enclosed for the guests, for the most part. No, stop. Like, why does it keep trying to connect it there? What the heck? Yep, we're curving along that edge there. Boom. That's big, man. This is actually, now that I'm getting more kind of like used to it, it's actually looking pretty good. See, something else could go here, And if it does, then I would need to change this fence. So I think I'm not going to place that one down just yet, but I am going to place this one. So, yeah. I mean, this whole walkway is kind of getting messed up, but it's fine. Like, it's fine. It doesn't need to be like perfect, but you know, close enough is good for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this little outer edge. Hello? Whoa, wrong way. That's actually really good. We're doing that. And then, oh wow, it actually kind of knows the way I need it to curve. Alright, we'll do that. Boom. We're gonna turn that off there. And then we can just kind of do little segments here. That probably looks really bad down there. Oh no, doesn't look too bad. Alright. Boom. Alright. For the most part, that is the customer facing fencing done. We are going to demolish this though. No. Let me pick the fence. How much fence is this going to take out? Alright, that's not that bad. Whew, I thought I was about to take out the entire thing. Okay. So we'll do that, and then... I mean, we'll just do like a taller one around this place. We'll have a little courtyard section. Alright. So what we'll do is... Boom. 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 That kind of looks bad. Yeah, that looks really bad actually. Boom. Boom. Alright. And then from this back, about that much, yeah. Can I just... No, that kind of looks like shit. Alright. Alright. I think that's cute. That's cute. Yes, sir. That's nice. Alright. Let's see what we got going on. Trees. As far as shrubbery in my courtyard section, no thanks. I am going to get something going on as far as like an exhibit, just so I can have people walking around. And I'll probably have that just literally right here. Oof, that looks horrendous. So you know what I'll do? I'll add an exhibit. And how do I get one of these little special exhibits? Animal housing. No, it is fencing special exhibits. Yep. I'm not gonna have it directly next to it, but it'll be like next to it enough that, oh, you stopped eating and now you can just go visit the birds. Like, I think that's nice. Yeah. Alright. And then... Where's my fence? doing this just for... Oh, man. That's messed up. Like, literally just because I messed up the fence over there. It's all good. That does look kind of cute, though. Alright. We are gonna get an Archaeopteryx. We'll get a male. And we'll get a female. We'll get a breeding pair, as they say. Look at them. They're already in there. You know what? We'll do another female and another male. And then next door to this, right? So we'll do it right here. When's the next fence section that I can cut? Oh my goodness. No staff needed. They already got that thing up and running. Look, and we already got somebody coming in. Yeah, I'm thinking next to it we can... I know there is a way that I don't have to destroy this entire fence thing, but I don't know how to do it just yet. So, kind of next to it, but not like next to it. We're gonna do another one. Alright. Boom. And then that one, we'll just do the same thing we did here. And then just connect that there. Boom. See, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Alright, and we'll get microraptors for this one. Male, female, male, female. Once again, just 2 breeding pairs. And they're flying around. That's good. That's nice. I like that. Alright, and then right here, we'll add some trees, some greenery. We could do some big trees. Oh. Okay, no. Maybe not that. Jeez Louise. I'll add some shrubbery in there. Some shrubbery over here. No, I wanna... Okay. Boom. Boom. Let me deselect all. Tree. Size. I would like a tree over here, please. That's what it is, I guess. Alright, select all. Goodness. And just some shrubbery, once again, just on the bottom. For these little guys. I actually don't like... This is a little oppressive, so... I'm gonna delete that, and then, honestly... Yeah, we'll just do some small like that. I know the trees don't all match, but, like, I think that's fine. Like, that is what it is. Look, and we already got people coming in. First time chatter, funded Stopper BP on Twitch. We're looking at, I think, a bot comment. But I'll take it. Because you know what a bot comment means? It means we still got somebody in the stream. Alright, now for real, we're going to focus on the bears. No, what if I just want to do this? Single... Alright, I think that took out a lot more than just that, but it is what it is. Alright. Alright, now what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm actually gonna pull it onto the regular screen. I'm gonna look at a reference image for like a bear enclosure, right? Like a regular bear enclosure. And then I'm kinda gonna go from there. So like, I don't know, like I know there's gonna be like a little pool I want to do. I'm gonna do some kind of mountainous rocky regions, you know, some trees, some random rocks. I'll do the randomizer. I've been watching people play this lately, so you know, that's fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna semi copy this, but not like fully copy this. But this is gonna just be in the other screen. So if I'm quiet, it's because I'm studying. But yeah, so I have like a general shape as far as like what I have here. Now I gotta figure out like where do I want this little water region. What I usually end up doing, and it's so like so blase, whatever, is I usually always just put it like in the corner. But I don't know. I think it just fits. Like it's just a nice little kind of, you know, thing. We could deepen it a little bit, like towards the middle. Right, make a nice little bath. And I know that's not nearly enough water for them. So I might even have like, once I get better, right, like we could have a nice little stream. Once I get like better at the game, what I want to do is I want to do like one of those little waterfall things that people do. Is like build up the little mountainous region and then have like a waterfall. And I could even have like a little mountainous region here and then have the water coming down and have it literally just cut through. And honestly, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Cut the water through. Boom. At some point. That will be a thing. I don't know how much water they want in their enclosure, but we'll do that. And then coastal redwoods. Let me, first and foremost, let me grab some bears. How I do that, I forget. Empty slot. How do I get them? Ursus. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. I remember. All right. Firstly and foremostly, I need to go over here, and we need to start building. I thought that was clear to loon for a second. Nursery holder. Nope. Nope. We need to go here. Animal nursery shelter, small. That is fine. I'll add one. Yeah, I'm not worried about all that. Cute. Fossil depot. We're gonna have that kind of be on the back side over here with the animal nursery. Alright, fully staffed, as you already know. Look at that, and I'm not even blocking the door. Boom. Alright, I'm not worried about group editing. From here, I also need the research station. This. No, that looks ugly. Like, I want it all to be together for the most part. Like, even if it looks kind of bad, like that's whatever, you know. Like we have the, I don't know. And then what else is there? There's nothing else that I have to make for my staff, but we're gonna hire a laborer. We'll get Logan Miller. I mean, why not, dude? And Kathleen Walker. And keepers, we definitely have to get some keepers. We'll get Lori. I think that's, isn't that the lady's name from Jurassic Park? We'll get Benjamin Sanchez. Amber. And Benjamin Phillips. All right. We're doing good. We have a lot of staff here. I don't care about salary or training. Like, I don't think that actually even matters in creative. But yeah, so let me get a Ursus. Where you at? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So freaking cute, man. Alright. Let's get one male. I'm gonna get 2 males and 2 females. That seems like a good, I don't know, it seems like the track that I've been on so far. So do that. And hey, it looks like I got 1 viewer. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're enjoying me just literally fumbling around in this game. Yeah, I am kind of just figuring it all out, as you can tell, because I just went literally to absolutely nowhere. Yeah, let me put them right here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're so freaking cute. Yeah, I'm just kind of fumbling around. Jurassic Shenanigans. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Right now, so I'm in creative. I played this yesterday and I have the VOD up on my channel. I have never done a Zoo Tycoon before. I've watched people play it. I watch, what is it? I watch Pause Build a lot, and he's usually doing like the actual Zoo Tycoons. But fuck, I gotta add a staff entrance. I've never played one before though. I've never played one. So yesterday I was like in challenge mode, which is like the actual, you know, gameplay mode where you like have a monetary limit and all that stuff. I did not know what I was doing. I could barely even like zoom in or zoom out. And so I was like, whatever, like I'm gonna watch a bunch of people play this. I've watched, their name is like Evolution something. I forget what it is exactly. But I watched them and they had a bunch of tips and tricks on like how to build and like hotkeys to press. So I said, I'm just gonna go into creative today and kind of go crazy. And sorry, what I'm building a little bear enclosure. I just got inspired to build a little bear enclosure. Look at these little guys. Oh, he's yelling at me. What's wrong? Well, I actually know what's wrong. I know staff can't come in and feed you. I'm sorry. But yeah, and if you are just popping in, I'm kind of going off of this reference here, but I'm not like copying it fully. You'll sub. Hey, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. But yeah, I'm kind of just chilling for now to just see what we got. But I think what I will do is I think for the most part I'm going to do what is it? I think I'm gonna do creative builds. Just I think it's the easiest. Look, I think that's a good staff entrance right there on the corner. I just think it's the easiest way to kind of learn everything with like no penalties. Like I don't have to worry about, oh my god, I don't have too many, you know, people in the park. Oh, well now I gotta pay these people and all this. Hey, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I don't think I have to worry about like money and all that. So then I can just fully focus on building and making sure the environment is good for these little guys. And then have a really good time. And this map is, I believe, the... Oh man, I literally like just had it in my brain. It Tanzania. It's the Tanzania map. So it's like all flat. So I kind of have full jurisdiction over that. But if you've never seen this game, it's called Prehistoric Kingdom. It's still in early access on Steam, but like that really doesn't mean anything on Steam. Like the publisher can keep it in early access. The game has been released, I think, since like 2021, I want to say, or 2019. And it's supposed to fully release, I think, either later this year or early next year, or like mid next year. But it's like a really nice, well-made game from everything I've seen so far. But yeah, so just building a little bear enclosure. Let me make sure they have food. Where is animals? 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 Oh my goodness. All animal care. Jeez Louise. Alright, what do you guys eat? You guys... Oh. Thanks, Nigel. I hope you guys can hear this. I don't know if you guys can or not. But if not, you guys can read it, right? Yeah, it's the Northern Light. Alright, you guys, you want more forest, I already knew that. There's too much water. Okay, that I kind of figured. So, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna get rid of, like, this section. And then you are vegetarian. So, biomes, temperate vegetation. What I'm gonna do is this. Let me open up the size there. And let me get some trees on this side. Nice big forest section, right? Big trees over here. Right? I know it's gonna go over for a second, but like, I think that's fine. We'll do a little bit of vegetation over here. Boom. This should be fine. Oh, I'm an idiot. You gonna make a normal zoo thing, or you're gonna add dinosaurs and stuff like that? Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna add dinosaurs and everything too. I don't know why I got like super just fixated on the bears. Like, I just really wanted to make a bear forest thing, like a bear biome. I think it's because I don't know why. Hold on, I gotta fix this ground before I do anything. I just like really like locked in and was like, I need to build a bear thing. And then who do we got here? Who do we got? I can't say that name, I'm gonna get demonetized. But hello, hello, hello. I see you got a crown thing over your head. I don't know what that means, because I'm new to YouTube streaming. I think it means you're a fan though. Hey, I appreciate that. Whoa. What are we talking about, Nigel? Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth this terrain out, get rid of that water. I think we should be good in the water territory right now. Oh, we are just there. Oh my goodness, look how cute. Look how cute. But yeah, I'm definitely going to add dinosaurs for sure. Like, there is no shot I don't add dinosaurs. Is this water? Please don't tell me I missed some. No, it's just like a weird. No, it is water. What the hell? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna add dinosaurs. I don't know which ones. I'm probably gonna add. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I'm probably gonna add like one of my favorites, Parasaurolophus, and then I might make it like a giant like herbivore thing. Definitely not here. Here I'll probably have like some smaller carnivorous dinosaur. I wish I was like a dinosaur person who like could just name off things and like all the scientific stuff, but I'm not. So I'm probably just gonna have like smaller dinosaur carnivorous here because it's still small, like relatively. Like I don't want to put like a T-Rex in here. And then I don't know, maybe I'll build back from here. Boom, boom. But maybe like have it curved, and then I'll have like a giant, you know, with some ceratopsians, some, you know, herbivore things. and then we'll be good. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise this. Alright, give this like a little mountainous region. And then yeah, so they got like all of this water. I'm gonna add trees for sure. Let me get the giant redwoods. And really just go kind of crazy with the trees. But yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to build like a little cave feature that you can like see in. So like if you're over here, I want to build like a little cave. And then like from here, I'll replace some of these with like a glass portal window, and you can see in the cave. So when they're like sleeping, you can see into it. I think that would be kind of cool. Which I actually don't think I could do it with this. So I'm gonna depress the land here. Make that go back. And smooth that all out. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Alright, see, we're back. Oh, Jesus, I messed this lady up. Sorry. Oh my god, I messed these people up. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Rock. No. So, with this, I think what I have to do is I go here, and then there's like a lot of nature rock pieces. Yes! Yes! Alright. So, rock cliff. Now, random rotation, random scale, stack, yes. For sure. Alright. This is massive. This is it right here. I'm actually going to take stack off. And then we're just going to build it. Boom. See, now this is good. This is good because it allows a lot of... Yeah, it allows a lot of, like, customization. And honestly, I'm going to get that back. I'm going to rotate this. I want that to be one of the viewing portals. Right. So we'll do that. Don't stack. I forgot I can literally just do this. One thing, oh Jesus, one thing I need to get used to are the controls again. This is like, I don't know. I've always had a really big, I've always had a lot of trouble with this part is like building. So I really want to get better at it. So I said I just got to jump right into it, and then I'll be good. So we'll do that. That. And what a lot of people end up doing is like something like this, because I don't want it to collide with the fence, but I want them to be able to like climb it. So not the bears, but like I don't want the bears to be able to climb out, but I want them to be able to like climb in, you know, and on top of it. So we'll size that up. Boom. 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 Like, I think that's perfect, right? Maybe something right here. Yeah, just so they don't fall down. I don't know if they can get like locked in on that. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that's good. Oh, but you see this rock? This rock is sticking out. No. That's fine. That is it. You know what? It is what it is. I could just have this whole thing be a viewing portal, to be honest with you. So I think I might do that. Alright. Boom. Boom. Yep. Boom. We'll kind of rotate that, have that be there, and then you see what I'm getting at? You see it? You see the vision? Oh, look! Look! He's going in. What is this place? He's curious. Curious little guy. Oh no, he's so freaking cute. Alright. Do y'all like the jazz that I got going on right there? Hey, I'm kind of messing with that, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, that's scary that I'm messing with that. Alright, and we just keep adding on. Oh, wow, do you see the... Hold on. Do you see the rain texture on this? Hold on. Wow. That's nice. Dude, this game... Okay, like I said, this game is in early access, but, like... barely. Also, yikes. Yikes. The bears can't fit. We're gonna delete that one. We're gonna delete that one. Because I gotta think too, these bears get pretty big. Let me pause this. Alright. Boom. 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 How do I demolish? I don't want to demolish that whole thing, though. How do I select just one part? No. See, this is the part that you're supposed to play the tutorials for. Help. Construction, fences, placing fences in the building toolbox, replace fences toggle, quickly try alternate designs without breaking the fence, an exhibit marker is a special type, da 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 da. No, modular building, modular groups, editing groups, left shift. No. So you guys are learning with me. Raise lower objects, or add left, da, 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 undo, redo. No, I mean, I think I just have to... Yeah, okay, it is what it is. I think I just have to, like, take out this fence. This whole thing. I paused it, though, so we're good. Alright, we're gonna just take this. Right, we're gonna take this whole thing. No. No, sir. We're gonna take this whole thing. Oh, fuck. We're gonna take this whole thing. And we're gonna move it slightly. Boom. There we go. Just so it's not... Yeah, that's fine. Just so it's not, like, in the path. This lady's gonna get caught in the fence. That's fine. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, fences, fences, fences. Modern glass fence. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna have that start from here. I don't need people seeing the rock. Like, that doesn't do me any good. Yep. Boom. Okay, that's massive. And then I take this fence. Which one was that? That was the modern chain link? Yep. Nope. No, it was not. So this one. Yep. Alright, we're good. We are back on track, boys. Like, it is so slightly curved. It's unbelievable. Boom. Okay. And then we go from here to here. Boom. Alright. The vision is here. The vision couldn't be any more clear. We are unpausing the game. The lady is not stuck in the fence. We're saved. We are saved. Alright. Jeez Louise. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what we got. So I like that. I like that they'll be able to see in here. Now I just gotta actually build the cave. How do I... Where was I? Here we go. Alright. Igneous boulder. That is tiny. That's smaller. There we go. Like, I think I'm just gonna build a little bit here. Oh, a teeny bit here. All right, like just enough. I don't want it to collide with the fence. So maybe I go there. And then here we go. This is where I'm gonna go up. And I'm gonna start building the mountain. That's good. That's good. Like, I want it to go here. Like, would that be cool? If you were at a zoo and it kind of went over the glass, would that be cool? Or nah? Or would it be scary? Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If my guests are scared, I can always do some changing. See, now this is the good part. This, I can just kind of put rocks down. Boom. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I kind of have to put it over the glass in order for the bears to actually like have room to do stuff. So we'll do that. Boom. Boom. And it's fine. It's fine. There is no physics. Like, this just kind of looks nice. Looks cozy. Boom. Rotate that. Boom. And then one more over this corner. Guest, do not be alarmed. There is no imminent danger. I think that's kind of a vibe, if I have to say so myself. Hold on, there is a way. Hold on. This is one really cool thing about this game. Hold on. There's a lot of cool things about this game. What the hell am I talking about? First person. Put my ass right here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, if you could see my face, I am cheesing right now. What are you looking at? Hold on. What are you looking at, buddy? This is incredible. I think the glass is strong enough. I mean, it looks like it's holding 3.7 tons of rock. I think we're good. Yeah, so they're gonna come in here. And this is one-way glass. The bears cannot see these people, so they will not get spooked. It's kind of cozy. It's kind of cute. All right, look, and I can jump. So these people can jump on this. Oh man, that's tough. Is what it is. Well, I can run too. Look at this. All right, so you know, you go around the bear exhibit. You can kind of see them from here. Also, let me know what the if the sound sounds good to you. If like the, you know, the volume mixing is good. Definitely something I want to make sure is good. I can't actually like check that though on my thing. Let me in. Close that, close that, close that. Okay. Where are they? Bears? I guess I am staff. Like, I guess I would be allowed in here. Where are these bears? I have no idea. Alright. Let's go back out. See what we got going on. Alright, here they are. Now, big thing. Big thing. I have to get some food for these guys. Little did I know. And they are herbivorous. So, what I kind of want to do, right, is I kind of want to have like a nice little area where like they'll eat, but that the guests can see them. You know? And I might honestly, I don't want all the viewing points to be right here. Like I want people to be able to see things from a couple different places, so there's more points of like intrigue. So what I might do is I might even just have it like right here, so staff can just run in, throw the food, get out. Salmon and berries. I don't know if we got that. Flat feeder insects? Who's eating insects? Honestly, it should tell me what they eat, but I think Nigel, that guy, I think he said this kind of stuff. I don't know though. You know what? I might just have it right here along this curve. You know what I mean? And then like I'm also, I don't know, like it's not just gonna be this. Like I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have maybe, I don't know, maybe over here I'll have like a gift shop or something with some bathrooms. So there's like another reason to come down here other than just seeing them. Or maybe as you're going down to see them, people are like, oh, well, I want to see the bears in the cave. And they walk by the gift shop, spend more money. Spend more money. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think this is a good spot. Let me rotate that. Boom. And, you know what? Let me put two of them next to each other. Boom. Two side by side, and they're already full of food. Alright. What I might do as well, but I would have to delete the entire section. I don't want to do that again. I might do that at a later time. If I can find out if there's a way that, like, I can just do one section of a fence. I have to look that up. What I was thinking is, there's a little, oh, look at them. They're eating. Oh, they were starving. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Stop clicking stuff. Oh my goodness. They're hungry. Paddington Bear merch? Honestly? It might be the... No, they're growing so fast. No. Okay. We have to prepare. Paddington Bear merch might not be bad. Might not be a bad idea. Now, in here, okay, we're gonna add sticks. No. It is animal stuff. Dung beetle nest, fruit and thing, climbing tree. I should add a climbing tree. Animal housing, right here. Boom. little bed. All right. Add 3 of these. I think that's enough for him. Like 3. Oh my goodness. 3. Get me out of the rock. Get me out of the rock. I think 3 little beds right there, right up against the glass. I can see through the glass, but the bears can't. All right, you gotta just trust me on that. Yeah, I think that's not bad. Oh my goodness, they're so freaking cute. All right. That, I'm gonna be honest, for my first ever, like, kind of piece by piece build, I don't think that's bad. I think that's kind of cozy. Now let me click one of these. Where'd they go? Let me click one of these guys. See what we're looking like. Happy, happy, happy. Not any crowding. They're clean. He's running, dude. He's... Oh. True. That's nice. Wait. Did somebody die? Please, God, don't tell me somebody died. I can't handle that. Is he pooping? Cinematic animal tracking. Whoa, what is this? What is this? The fence is in the way. Look at that. You can't really see anything because there's so much shrubbery. That's cool. Alright. I think... Here's what I actually think. Hold on. Give me the fucking weather management. Make that thing sunny. Alright, maybe like cloudy. Like I don't need to get blinded. Yeah, that was really cool. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could select a bear and watch it run around. Like, that was really cool. Replace the grass under the water with sand or something. True. True. Let's see, substrate, rock, pine needles. Yup. Yup. Make that thing dirt. And then maybe some rock. This guy kind of cooked. Mr. Bader over there. Kind of cooked on him. Like this, I know for a fact. I know this doesn't look too good right now, but. Kind of paint in a little something over here. Paint the grass back. Like what would... I'm trying to think, like a creek? Like what would a creek have? Sand? Would a creek have sand though? Kind of here? Yeah, like along the water's edge. Maybe? So it's not all like one color. Like that's what I'm really trying to avoid. Like that really looks like I just painted on. And I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be natural looking. Right? Which I think is more like spotted. Does that kind of look bad? Yo, is my bear good? Oh my goodness. Scary. Like, yeah, we could have more like sand down here, and then it could kind of teeter out. Intensity, not too intense. the water's edge would be more eroded, so it would have more of like that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like more rock. Kind of along the edge too. Because then it's even more eroded. And then, you know what I'm thinking? The rock would be definitely right there. I'm thinking even more so, I'm gonna make like a little trail. You know? He kinda cooked. Mr. Bader, you kinda cooked. Alright, substrate. What I'm gonna do is there's gonna be like a muddy kind of path through the woods that the bears take. You know what I mean? What do they call these? Chosen paths, I think is what they're called. They're like, oh, desire paths. That's what they call them. Like if you've ever been to like a rural town or whatever, there's like paths where it's like there's like a very clearly made path, like of concrete, and then yeah, look at that. It's like, all right, this is the trail the bears take through the water. You know, they come out of the water and they walk, boom, boom. Oh, going around the trees. Over here, boom, boom. Right back into the water. That's huge. That's huge. It's gonna be more muddy right there. Mostly go with prehistoric landscapes, and this might be the game for you. Wait. No. Still alive, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Adolescence. Massive. Alright. I think, honestly, I think we're good for now. I think I'm pretty satisfied with the bear landscape on that one. Like I could, you know what? Hold on. Roughen. What the hell does this do? Let me get the size up. Get a little bit of variation over here. Like I did think it was a little too, you know, smooth. But you know what I do like? I like the little plains thing going on over here. Wherein, honestly, okay, didn't want to do all that. So I'm going to add a little bit back in. I'm going to get rid of these trees. Let me get, where is the... I want these, but I don't want the, yeah, like, I think that's fine. Like a nice little plain. Have a little bit of stuff in there. I think, next, honestly, I have no idea. I mean, if you have it, honestly, let's give some creative liberties to the chat. I could put something in here, or I could keep going with this, right? And then, like, build another thing. But if we're going here, look at how freaking cute he is. I I have all of these things. Like, I have all of these dinosaurs. So, I don't want to put anything that's too big, because I would feel bad. It is an ankylosaur, not a freaking spinosaur. Spino is not in the... Or Spino is in the game. I do like the Parasaurolophus. But I have all of these dinosaurs. If you have a specific one that, like, you like, I could do that one. And then try to do my best. But let me actually... You know what I want to do? I'm going to go first person and give it a little walkthrough so far. Boom. We here. We have arrived. You got the bench. Because it was a long walk from the parking lot. How do I unsit? Okay. I'm running. That's right, we got this. Like, this feels pretty open. I feel like I could put, like, planters or something in the middle here. Or something. I mean, I don't necessarily need to do anything in the middle. This is kind of wonky. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, I just have a nice little kind of wooded section here. I like that. We got the cafe. Walk in. Hello. Let's take the orders. And then what you could do here, right? You can go right here to around back. Oh! Off the floor? Off of the floor? Out of the pocket? Okay. I'm gonna probably build a little courtyard area back here so people could eat back here too. Yeah, you go over here. You have a nice little section here with Archaeopteryx, Archaeopteryx, right? You got two breeding pairs in there. You go down here, and this, I believe, it's a raptor. I forget which one. What are you? What are you? Microraptor. Yeah. So you got two male, two female Microraptors here, two male, two female Archaeopteryx right here. Maybe you could do an enclosure with Hadrosaurs. I am down. I am fully down for that. And then honestly, I'm gonna switch up the music. Hold on. Let me see what we got. Just some lo-fi. Yeah, we're good with that. I could do a Hadrosaur. Would you want male, female? Would you want, like, you know, couple males, couple females? What are we thinking? Because I could put that one right here, and then you have two. Yeah, two back-to-backs, dude. That might be the play. Hadrosaur, where are you at? I'm gonna find him, I promise. The game doesn't have him yet. They are not here. I apologize. Like, we have... like the Edmontosaur. It's kind of similar. As far as, like, it has that thing. You know? That beak. Oh! Okay. See, I'm kind of just dumb. I am not a dinosaur expert. I wish I was. Yeah, I could do Parasaurolophus. Interesting. Yeah, I could do a little thing with these guys. Yeah. Let me do that. Before I do that, though, I do want to have some informational things for guests just around here real quick. I know I can add that. Let me just see real quick. This is guest-facing stuff. I want to have an animal information sign. Good. Alright, so I'm going to have... We're gonna do a couple of these. So this one is gonna go here. This is gonna be for these guys. Alright. And then we're gonna have another one here, but it's not gonna be the exact same one. It's just going to be like on here. Oh my goodness. This one thing I have to get used to is the cameras. Huge dinosaur nerd. All right, we're gonna cook together. All right, we are going to absolutely cook. Let's raise this up. You raise me up. All right, we're gonna put this on here, and this is gonna be a little information board about these guys. Okay. How is it attached? Who knows? Who knows? I say it just is. And then same thing over here. We'll rotate that around. And boom. Alright. Boom, boom. Microraptor. Boom, boom. Archaeopteryx. And then down here, Ursus. Look at that. Lauren ipsum dolare. They were discovered in Russia, in Quaternary. It's kind of cool. I do want to add another sign for those guys, but I will add it somewhere else. Maybe honestly just right here. Just right around the corner. I feel like it's so... I feel like this is incredibly tight. Oh my god, and there's already viewing platforms. Okay. Hold on, that's kind of tough. Yeah, we'll add one of these. All right. Just like right here. Boom. Boom. Oof. Oof. Move that thing. No. Oh my god. Oh my. Move the whole thing, dude. See, this is the one thing I cannot stand about these building things. Alright, so that's that. Boom. Boom. Alright. That is going to be Ursus. Massive. There we go. There we go. We got a couple informational signs. We got informational signs here. We got that one. Like, we could, in theory, have another one here. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I'm liking this game, too. I'm not going to lie. Like, this game's kind of cooking. Alright. So let's see. Let's see how I did here. As far as keeping with my plan, right? I think I kind of cooked. I think I cooked a little bit. You got the pool, you got the rock formation, you got the trees. Yeah, I think we did good. All right. I think we did pretty well. All right. Sweet. Rock formation, trees, pool, river aspect. They're playing. They're playing together. They're chasing. There is, so I don't know if it's in this version of the game. They're playing. Look at them. But there is going to be breeding and like a bunch of different things added onto this game, like herding, breeding, group behaviors, all that kind of stuff. That's all going to be added, and I am so excited. So excited. So we're going to pause the game real quick. Boom. All right. Fences for Edmontosaurs, which are... No, Hadrosaurs, which are grouping Animalia. as you said. We could do... See, I want people to be able to see the animal, so I don't think we should do like that kind of fence. This kind of fence, metal? Okay. I like the wooden. I like the wooden. But we need something secure. What does this look like? Yeah, I kind of like that. That probably just peaked the mic. I am so sorry about that. Alright. We're looking like real enclosed right here. So let me just... Hold on. Let me start curving that. Boom. Whoa! Do not start curving that. So we're gonna go here. Curve. Nope. Curve that. Nope. Boom. Boom. Yeah, see, I'm starting to get the hang of like the building aspect of the game, which is like actually huge. Like, how did it know that I needed to curve this way? Huh? How did it know? How did it just know? You know what? Yeah. Yeah. We'll just do that, and then I'll fix the path. That's fine. Natural paths. I do like this one, so I'm gonna give it a little favorite. Alright. And then we'll just do... Oh. Let's just do this. And that's fine. That's fine. That, like, it is what it is. I will live with it. I want to do a viewing platform in this one. How many are you going to put in there? I don't know. Like, this looks kind of small, doesn't it? How many do you think I should put in here? If I was... Oh my. Right. Scary. Everybody else is frozen. Like, I don't think I should put too many in here, right? But, like, maybe it's fine. You know what I could do? This is actually an insane idea. What if I... Because this piece right here is kind of annoying. What if I build a little bridge that goes over and into another section? So, like, you have this section, and then little bridge, right? Little bridge. They can walk over it, and then it goes into here to like a section about yay big. What do we think about that? Because I'm thinking that kind of cooks. Peep the concept. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. I think I might do that. I think it's a really good concept idea. B, it's going to challenge me a little bit as far as the building. We're going to get rid of that, and no. And this. And then it will go like over. But if that's the case, I might want to just close this off. You know what I mean? Have that stop here. Yeah, honestly. Nope. Have that stop there. And that's fine. I'll just rebuild that part. Boom. Boom. Alright. Get the Alright. Let me build a little bridge, and then I'll figure out, like, then I'll decide kind of where cladding, what the hell is this? Just like a flat rock. And then I'll decide kind of where to put the other thing. Also, no, hold on. I think there's already, yeah, I was gonna say, I think there's already like a bridge style. Why the fuck is this? Why is this in the middle of, like, the sky? Okay. Yeah. Something like that. But not like that. What do we think for ground covering? Kind of like, what do we think about the environmental aspect of this? Like, the bears are definitely more like foresty, you know, not like a tropical forest or anything. If I'm gonna go with like a Parasaurolophus, what do you think? Do you think this arid rock formation is good, or do you think I should still go with more, dude? You think I should go with more of like this kind of gray mountainous rock again, which is fine. And I can also get like a mossy rock. I could do like a sandy rock for it. I could do snowy. You know what I mean? I could do a lot of things. Environment. I mean, it'll tell me in the thing, primarily what it is, but like it'll tell me like what things to do for them, but I don't know. So honestly, that's what I might do. I might get a couple in here. Oh, no, I gotta keep that pause. I might get a couple in here just to get the environmental aspect of it, and then kind of see where we go from there. In the interim, though, what I do want to do is, for people, I do want to get that viewing platform. I do want to get a viewing platform. And I think a really good spot for it would be right here. Right here at the end of the line, you know what I mean? Boom. Boom. Hello? Like, the hell? Maybe not that one. This one would be cool. This would be neat. That would give them a view of them. Yeah, that might be nice. Modern? Does that fit the aesthetic? Not even close. Look at this thing. Oh my lord. Tropical, though? Natural. That's huge. That is... Oh my god, I think I would puke. I would pass out if I went on top of this thing. Stone Age, Stone Age. Do we only have one? No, modern. I don't want modern, though. I do like the natural. Gazebo? No. Yeah, I kind of like this one. It's really simple. Gets the job done. Yeah. Let me just do that. figure out what I want to do with that. Like, I could just... Oh, man. Alright, fencing. So I just looked, and it's looking like no grass, but more of dirt and sand with small shrubs and ferns. The occasional kind of tropical tree. Okay, okay. I can definitely do that. I think. I think. This was the one I chose, right? Yeah. Alright, I just went like absolutely mute. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna stop that there. There we go. Whoa. Like, what is going on? There we go. There we go. Got a little platform there. We're gonna just add a little bit of path back. Make that look better. It's not gonna look perfect. It is not gonna look perfect from here, but that's fine because we're just gonna build right over it. I want to make sure this place is like safe to just unpause, so I can try something out real quick, and then we're gonna go here. Boom. All right. Boom. Boom. I know I would be tippy tapping the top of this thing if I was at the zoo. We go down here. Nobody can get in through there. Nobody can get in through there. We go up top here. Oh, and we have a little screen. That's great. That's great. All right. We got the binocs. You can watch them as they go over and then to their eventual place. That's really good. I really like this. Yeah. Yep. Boom. And I had no clue. I had no clue that this came with a thing. That's good. Alright, let me just finish enclosing this real quick, and then I think we'll be good. I'm going to put this up here, and then just around to there. Alright. Boom. Boom. Because I think, yeah. Just do that. And then, nice little area right here for them. Boom. I want it to connect there. Yep. Yep. That's really good. That's going to be really nice. This kind of seems like a waste, though. You know what I mean? Unless there was something there at the very end. You know what I mean? I feel like if I was a goer of this park, I would be a little upset. Yeah, let me kind of close this off a little bit. We'll do that. Yeah, this is a habitat. Get the hell out of here. Boom, 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 and it kind of helps with this problem. Yeah, that's much better. And then do this. Boom. I don't like that sharp corner. We're good. replace that. I want to have that curve. There we go. Yep, we cooked. We cooked. All right, a lot of sand, dirt, small shrubs. Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm just going to, for now, just so I can open back up, I'm just going to do that. All right, we're good. I'm going to go change this dirt to thing. That doesn't look too good, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and start changing around the sand and the dirt and everything. Perfect. Oh my god, we are doing... This is incredible. Let me start painting. Let me start painting. How did I do this before? Here we go. Alright, we're gonna level. Yeah, why not? Level the terrain. Sand, mud, dirt. Intensity gotta go a little crazy here. So we could just get it all in there. Like, is this looking good? As far as like shape, size, and everything, what are we thinking? 'Cause I think personally, if I can get this bridge to look good across the thing, I think we'll be cooking. And I'm not too worried about, like, this right here. I'm not too worried about that right now. Just because, like, it's probably going to change with something. I'm mostly looking to just get this kind of down there. You know? Boom. Like, I will fix all of that stuff at some point. Boom. With like spits of sand. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then we'll just do that. Oh, no. Intensity, turn that down a little bit. Yep, and so I'll go with kind of more arid rocks. Yeah, where did... This is... Oh, man. Alright. Arid rock time. I know... I'm gonna, you know, do a little something. But... Let me see. Let's see. What kind of rock do I want? Yeah, I'll do the stones in a second. Do that. Sandy rock. Yup. We got that, and then I'm gonna have the other side kind of come out a little further. All right, and then slowly we're gonna build up, but I want different rocks for this. And then I gotta make sure that I gotta make sure that they can actually climb it. You know what I mean? I think they can though. Little dude. Little dude has reached adulthood. That's absolutely massive. You know what that means? That means that we are good zookeepers. They are in a thriving environment. Alright. I want it to go. Over the fence. Like, just like that. Yes. Okay. And I think, hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. I think, yeah, this part, hold on. I'm just going to move this one a little further back. Yep, right there. Boom. Yep. Alright. And then let me do... No, you know what? Let me keep going with this. Just get the mountain in. Sorry, I am like locking in. I'm like not talking at all. Boom. 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 That's it right there. That's it right there. And then I'm gonna add the big walls on the sides. This looks really good. Oh man. Hey, and I really appreciate you sticking around. I really do. I think like I said, I'm gonna try to go live at least once a week. Playing this. I also, okay. I also got Paleo Pines when I got this. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one, or if I am, like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it as much as this game, because this game's like really nice. And I know they're like vastly different. Like one is a very cartoony kind of, you know, like farming sim, and this is not. This is a zoo tycoon. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of see what I can do. It might not be dinosaur related all the time. It probably will not. But still, you know, it'll be fun, I think. But I do work full time, so like I can't devote my life to YouTube, unfortunately. Yet. I can't devote it yet, right? That's the goal. The goal is to eventually be able to do this full time at some point. But I don't know. I think I'm just having fun for now, and then figure it out from there. All right. I think what I'm gonna do is get this one out. Oh my lord. Yeah, get that thing all the way out the ground. Right, and then I I just want to block in kind of the middle part of this, just so that it doesn't look like it's just like floating. Does that look good? Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. I think that's... Yeah. That is the one I needed right there. And I know that I can just rotate these things, but I like when the game gives it to me. The bridge between worlds. Gotta go. No worries at all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sticking around so long. I will see you hopefully in the next one that I do. Might be tomorrow. I don't know. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you again for just stopping by and helping me out with some of these builds. It is greatly appreciated. All right. Have a good day, though. There we go. Put that in there. There. Lower that there. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I think that's good. I don't think they can fall off, right? Oh, and you asked what job I was doing. I work at pet store. Alright. So now, go in here. I don't know if you said a specific Hadrosaur that you wanted or not. But I could definitely do Edmontosaur. There's two different ones. There's Annetsons. I think these are more tropical ones. And then I want to say that this one is going to be more arid? Potentially? No. Okay. That's fine. I know for a fact this oh my god, look at him. Look at little baby. Little boba eyes. Water, crowding, forest. Yeah, let's get, okay, you know what? Let's get a female Parasaurolophus, a male. We got a decent size. We got a decent size place going on here. We'll do that one. We'll do an iguanodon. Oh my goodness. We'll do a male. Just one. Just one. Okay. I do want to make something for an enclosure. That might be like a solo thing. Did I add the Hadrosaur? No. Male, female. I think that is good. No staff entrance. Massive. I think honestly staff entrance could be right over here. Boom. Where my staff at? fence? Like, where's my staff fence? There we go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason that it just kind of stops down here. And that would be because it's a staff entrance. Alright. Profit this quarter, I'm down $4. You gotta be fisting me, dude. We're good. Let's see who we got here. Oh my goodness. A fully melanistic Parasaurolophus? That's cool. That's sick. Alright. I think over here I can make a little water area. And then should be good. Water depth. Let's size that down a little bit. Alright. That's cool that it does that with the rock. Now I wonder. Wait a minute. Now why is it because it doesn't connect there? Oh man. Okay, hold on there. Let me just do the small. There we go. Watch your step going up there. Oh man. Wow. Alright. How do I... Oh no. Oh no. I do want this though. Let me move this. Can I move it into the enclosure? Like, I don't want that. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Like, that's kind of eh. You know what I mean? That's kind of eh. Like, I guess you can walk up here or you can go around. Which there we go. We'll just do that. And that's fine, I guess. Sure. And then get rid of this stretch here, but I do still want something here. Just so that it seems like, you know, there's still Yep, and now the whole thing That's huge. Okay, that's actually really big. Um, let's see. One of the first. Really? Yeah. And what are we thinking here, buddy? You got no forest, barely any water. That's fine though. That's fine because I'm gonna add more water over here and forest area. So, all right, let's do it, buddy. What do you like? You like grassland biome? All right, density is gonna go up a little bit. Wetland reeds, can I add those to the water? Yeah, I sure can. And then we're gonna add another little water feature, I think, over here. And maybe like another rock thing. I don't know though. We'll see. And then what is this one? Scrubland. Scrubland veg. Let's add some trees. Like, hello? Let's line that with some trees. Perfect. All right. We got that. Now who else is here? No, we already got the iguanodon. I believe this was scrubland. I believe all of this was scrubland. Jeez Louise. think what we'll do is we'll just start over. We'll start over. Yes, okay. That's fine. Alright, we'll get rid of all of this. And then, let me see. Alright, so what do you like? You like wetland, temperate, and coastal. Okay. You too.
Found all over western
Temperate,
North America,
coastal.
Edmontosaurus is the textbook definition of a hadrosaur. Although it doesn't have a magnificent bony crest like its more famous relatives, some Edmontosaurus sport their own flashy headgear in the form of a cone made entirely from soft tissue.
Alright, did I forget anything? That single piece of grass? Was that it? Wetland. Alright, landscaper, tree removal, density. Let me get that size up there. Alright. Boom. Boom. We should be golden. Alright. There we go. He's tweaking. Oh my goodness. Likes the wetland. Let's get the wetland veg right here, a little bit around where it's wet. Alright, we're gonna turn that density down just a smidgen. We'll get the wetland right over here, because this land is wet. Alright. Temperate biome. I think here is where we can get a little bit of shrubbery as far as trees go. Like, I'm cool with that. That's cool with me.
The crests are made out of bone riddled with hollow tubes, which help
I like
amplify
that.
beautiful
Yeah.
singing voice of theirs. You're listening to the first orchestra on Earth.
Imagine. That's good, that's good, that's good. Like, I like that. Give them a little privacy in here. Especially because they are going to be viewed upon here. And then what else do we got? Coastal redwoods. Okay, so we can transition a little bit over here then. We go over here. Like over here, we can transition to these kind of big trees. Boom. Density. Let's up the density a little bit. Give them a nice dense forest over here. Because I know somebody's not going to like this. I know for a fact somebody's not going to like this. You're good. You're good. Alright. You two are good. Where are you at, Iguanodon? Come here. I think I'm gonna just sell him. And it's gonna be okay. I love you, little buddy. Let's see. Is there anybody over here yet? No. I got the 2 there. Parasaurolophus, Edmontosaurus. You're happy? We're happy. We're happy. 30 to 65%. Please tell me it's like there's some overlap. There is. Thank God. Alright. Alright, little dudes. We got some forest over here. We'll have another little water source here. And honestly, make this a little deeper. Size isn't going to be as big. That's nice. That's a nice little U-shaped little river. Gotta make that water rough. A little choppier. And I think it stands to reason that a little bit around here would be, you know, kind of grassy. Like, I think that's fine. If I do like a little grass over here. Like a little oasis, you know? Pine needles around the pine trees. I think that stands to reason a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little like that. Oh, you're back. Sorry, I have not looked at chat once in maybe the past God knows how long. I had to sell one of our little critters because he wasn't vibing. Yo. Not enough water still? Is this not the same exhibit? Alright. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, I had to sell the Edmontosaurus. Buddy was not happy. Buddy was not happy with life.
They didn't use their tube-shaped crest.
Thank you, though. I hope your chore was good.
I quite like the mental image of a Parasaurolophus
You know.
going snorkeling.
Hope you did well with that. I'm gonna go clean up a little bit around here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I told you I was still gonna be chugging along on this thing. But I don't know. I don't know if they can get over this thing. I thought they could. But I don't know if they can. So what I might do is I might just like open up a spot here so that they can get through. But see, if I do that, hold on, because no. the whole thing is good. It's all one enclosure. So in theory, we should be good. No staff needed. You know what is needed though? You know what really is needed? Some food. Alright, Parasaurolophus is good. What are you eating, buddy? What's your food? What do you like? This. No, okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm cooking. What if I put the food over here? Will you guys then go over here? Or not? Maybe not. Maybe not, Chief. That's fine. Just take out take out this section. Yeah, I think that's like literally the perfect place to take that out. I also do like this here though, because then when the guests are here, they can see them eating. I do just want to move it slightly. There we go. Alright, y'all. Edmontosaurus, you wanted a little bit more water, right? Yeah. Okay. I'll add a little bit more water, I guess. Alright. See, I could have sworn that this was fine as far as water. But you know what? I might as well just get rid of this fence too then. And then I'll just connect these two. Boom, boom, boom. Calm water. Oh yeah. I made this other water choppy. And I gotta redraw it. Oh. It looks bad when I do that. Ugh. I hate that. It is what it is though. It makes sense why it would be like that. Eating. Everybody's together. Alright, you're good with the water. You want a little more. Oh man. 30 to 60%. Buddy is swimming. How much more water do you need, bruh? Alright.
They're one of the most well-studied animals in the fossil record, providing us with a
Let's make the depth.
wealth of
Let's make it
insight
deeper.
into how they ate, socialized, and survived.
Like if I just make the water deeper. Slightly. Right, in certain areas. Would that add enough? No. Okay. I gotta add like another little like tide pool over here or something. We got the river, the windy river. We got the windy river, and then I gotta add just something, I guess. Let me delete this. Let me delete that. Let me delete that. Boom, 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 boom. Goodness. Okay, that's gonna disturb some animals. 'Tis what it is. Okay. We will add another Gigantamaxed thing of water over here in hope it's just at the edge. Just at the edge of it. And the Parasaur is good. It's not too much. Alright. That's fine, right? That's fine. And then, what do we have? What do you guys like? You like coastal, temperate, and wetland biome. And because it's, you know, it's water, might as well add some wetland. That land is wet. That land is wet. Alright. The parasaurs are good. The edmontosaurs are good. Oh, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I tried with this. I still think it looks cool, to be honest. But I guess it doesn't matter to these guys if it looks cool or not. And you know what? I'll make their beds in here. Construction for the animals. Water dish. We do need a water dish, don't we? Can they not just drink from here? Buddy, you good? Let me do this one. Oh, no, that's tiny. Alright. We'll put it next to the food. That's fine. And then I guess I have to add one for the bears too. Look at them, they're all grown up. I'm gonna add this one just right over here. I don't know, I think it's nice. Reflective. Actual reflections, that's huge. Animal house backstage. Animal shelter rot. Hold on. Hold on. You got me messed up, buddy. You got me messed up. You're telling me I built this entire thing right here by hand, and there was an already constructed version that is far and away just gone? Where is this thing? Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna make this house. I'm gonna put this over here somewhere. No. It's right next to the other one. Like, literally right next to the other one. I did say I wanted to... Like, why is this in the sky? Like, what is going on here? What? So this will give somebody reason to go over here, right, to see them. I want to make it over here. But, like, is there a better one that isn't, like, I don't know, in the middle of the sky? Okay, you got this one that was in the ground. This one's nice. Okay. This one's huge, though. This one's, like, actually gigantic. And it comes with trees. Okay. That's fine, though. There's a bunch of animals in here, so the bigger the better. We'll do that. Make sure it's in line with the ground. It's actually tweaking. Shift. We'll raise that. Boom. Boom. Okay. Okay. That is, that's something. That is a fence. Oh my lord. I could have just used this thing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I mess with it. But we will try. Because doesn't the fence have to be lined up? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I don't want this thing. Delete it. I will, for now, just give them some things. Boom. And then let me get these trees. These are the redwood forest trees. Boom, boom. Give them some shelter. Boom. Alright, so we'll give them some shelter from that. And then we'll be good. Tree removal. Size. Just get rid of these couple outliers here. We are so good, it's unbelievable. Like, dude, what do these people want over here? Alright. Parasaurolophus. Are you good, bro? Also, I don't know if you saw, I don't know if you were here when I put these guys in. We have a fully melanistic Parasaurolophus. Like, the skins are rare. Or not rare, they're randomized, kind of. Alright, everybody's doing good. Everybody is doing good. Can we... Man, I need something else, though, to put in here. Dryosaurus. What do you like? Desert, grassland, scrubland, coastal. Water, what do you want your water to be? I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm not going to add the Dryosaur. What do I have right now? I have Parasaurolophus and Edmontosaur. Who did I have to get rid of? I don't know. I'm going to probably add... I think I can name them. Can I add this guy to the thing? Tropical, wetland, coastal. No, I can't. And I won't. I think I'll just add more Parasaurolophus. Maybe not right now. I don't know. I think it was the Iguanodon that I couldn't add because they wanted... Yeah, they wanted wetland and scrubland, and the other guy didn't like wetland or scrubland. Neither of them did. Neither of them did. Lambeosaurus. Coastal. Temperate. Wetland. Hold on. Female. Male. Boom, boom. We're good. We're good. Which one would you like to name? Jurassic Shenanigans. You get to name one. And I think there's a way that I can just kind of go around the black one. Let's name him. Boom. I think I can. If I can't, I'll name them in my head. I'll just keep a thing. We'll call him Midnight or Eclipse. I'm down. This is Coco. Coco. Which one? I kind of like Eclipse. Bam. We made it. We made it. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's huge. I've been live for 2.5 hours. Are we serious right now? That's crazy. That's like actually nuts. I feel like I've been live for like 10 minutes. Like, like I feel like, oh, man. Well, I thought that was a good place. I want to add another entrance over here. Hold on. Not there. Not there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. An entrance there. Boom. Still got the whole. Yeah. We're good. We're good. And we got Eclipse. First named dinosaur in the park. This whole thing was nothing when I started. Can we acknowledge that? Can we acknowledge that this is a full episode right now of this game so far? Like, this is a 2.5 hour stream. Got a lot done. We can take a tour of the place real quick. I have it blocked off, but I think what I'm gonna do. Oh, I never. You know what? I could add something here. You know what I have to add? I have to start adding donation boxes. Ooh. For the folks that want to donate to my cause. I'm gonna take a little tour of this place real quick. Donation box. Oh. Let's put one right here. Let's put one right here. For all those fine folks that would like to donate. Whoa, what do you... Did you see that person just walked away? I put that thing... I put this thing down, this guy just walks away. Rude. Doesn't want to donate, feels bad. And we'll put a small one here next to the sign. I think this is like a good spot for these things. It's like right next to the sign. Boom. Oh, reading about the endangered species. Donate. We have bears, hadrosaurs, yeah. And don't forget the Microraptor and the Archaeopteryx. Like, this is, I think this has been a super successful episode. Like, if that's what I want to call it. Oh, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Dude, why? There we go. If people want to make it down here, if people really want to walk all the way down here, give them something to look at. We'll have the Edmontosaur on this one, because I think I have the Parasaurolophus on this one. Yes. And then for people who can't make it up in the tower, we'll have another one down here. You know what? I'll have it over here for when people can walk down here. Is that the screen? Yeah, it is. Boom. 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 And Lambeosaurus there. Perfect. Alright, I have at least one for every animal that I have around here. I want to add... Is that a trash? Yeah. I do want to add some trashes just around. Quick. Boom. For people exiting, we already got trashes there. For people entering the park, let's get a trash there. Get one right here. Here. And here. Alright. We got that there. Oh, tell me I can just place this, dude. Tell me. Hold on. Hold on. You got it. You got it. This is what I wanted to do. Hold on. Seating area. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a little gazebo thing. We'll see. We'll see. That's crazy. Whoa. That's huge. That's like actually gigantic. What the? Like, this would be perfect size. Oh, but there's... you can't see it, but there was like a little entrance there. All right. We're not gonna do that. We'll just do this. We'll do 1, 2, 3. On the other side, we will do 1, 2, 3. And then I'm thinking in the middle, we could have a fun little thing, you know? Now, where are the fun little things? I don't know. We will find out. Restaurant. Yeah. There it is. All right. Jeez Louise. Yeah, where are these little statues? Okay. How big is this? That's not that big. Okay. So I could do this. You know? Yeah, it'd be good if I could see the thing. Basic pose. Marble. Oh, look at that. He's yelling. Yeah, I could do. Okay. Can I make him bigger? How do I scale him? V. 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 Okay. Rustic statue. So I have a bear statue. This is good. This is good. Left alt. Oh. Hold plus cursor. I'm hitting control. That's crazy. We'll delete that one, and then we will use this one. Left alt. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. We'll do that. Boom, boom. We have a nice little bear. Nice little bear. I am definitely going to do a little bit more out here. I'm going to at least get the floor in, and then I think I might call it for this episode, to be honest with you. Wood plank. Path. We'll do that. You know, I might call it on the episode after this. And then we'll, you know, reconvene another day, whether that be tomorrow or, you know, this weekend or something. At some point, I will be back on. And then all will be right in the world. I'll be able to make another dinosaur thing. I think that's kind of cute, you know? I think that's kind of cute. I could add like a table. I don't know. I want to add something to it, but I don't know what. Amenities? No. I don't know. I could just make something. Like, you could just make things in this game. Like, where is it? Where's the stuff? Like here. Like, you can literally just, like, make a thing. Like, honestly, if I wanted to. Boom. And then boom, boom, boom. Right? I'm not gonna do that right now. I think this is fine as far as what we have. Yeah, let me take a little walk around. Take a little walk around the park. So we enter in from here, right? And I made the entrance nice and kind of bushy. right? So you walk in and welcome to Jurassic Park. You walk in. It also hides the little staff area that we have over there. And you walk in. You know, you got the seating here. Some trash is next to the seating. Boom, boom. And here's where you make the decision. Oh, is this your first time at the park? Maybe stop and get a little bite to eat, and then continue your journey. Or if you've been here before and you know where the exhibits are, you can go this way. But you have this nice little wooded section in here. You can get a bite to eat. And then, hey, you don't want to eat inside? It's okay. You can go outside. Get me out of here. You can go outside, and we can eat on the patio with the bear statue. That's nice. You can exit or enter either way. Look at, we're already getting donations, massive. And then you got down here, you got the Archaeopteryx right here. You got 2 breeding pairs in there, I hope, still. Can I open that? No. And then over here you got the Microraptors, but behind us, unbeknownst to all these folks, we got the bears. So you can also just, you know, get a bite to eat, keep going forward a little bit. You can turn around, go over here. Look at them. You can't see them. You can hear them, though. Oh, I forgot I put this here. Yeah, you got a little, you know, educational sign. And then, you know, you can just keep peeking over them over here. This was a really nice thing that we did today, is this nice little glass viewing area, and you have the little sleeping nests, so when they do go to sleep, which I wonder if I switch this to nighttime, right, I wonder if they just go to bed. I wonder. Let me just go here. I don't think they do. Who knows? Maybe they do. Maybe they're walking over there. I'll figure it out at some point. And then, you know, you have this whole section here. This part might annoy people, so I might honestly build like out over here and have something over here so that people don't have to like, no, but you want to see this. You know what I mean? You want to see this. So it's worth it to walk over here. And then on this side, you have 3 different dinosaurs. I should probably add something over here educationally, unless I already did and I missed it. But you walk down over here, and we have Parasaurolophuses. Ma'am. Like, what are we doing here? And they're eating. They're eating right now. Alright, don't come in. Alright, we got the Parasaurolophus. We got, not Edmontosaurs. Lambiosaurus. And then we have a 3rd one somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? You know where they're probably at? They're probably sleeping. Because it's bedtime. Yep. Oh, and it is an Edmontosaurus. Alright. Well, there we go. And they are going to bed because it's nighttime. Look at them. They're so cute. We also, this was big. This was big. This is, alright. The first Parasaurolophus that I spawned in ended up being melanistic. In Jurassic Shenanigans, W viewer, first of all, massive W for Jurassic Shenanigans, got to name the para, and we named it Eclipse. Cinema. Well, let's see, because those guys went to bed. Are these guys going to bed too? No. Nah, it's okay, buddy. You don't have to go to bed, I guess. I think, okay, hold on. I think what I'm going to do, separate from group. I'll do it next time. Oh, no, never mind. I'll do it this time. I think that was blocking their entrance a little bit. So I just want to make sure they can get some sleep. But that is about it for today. Next episode, we'll add... That was a lot today. That was like actually like a ton of things that we did. Like literally from scratch. Like all of this, built this by hand, built that by hand. Yeah. Look how much room we still have. All of this area. Yeah, next time we'll build 2 more enclosures probably, and then just do kind of like little dotted around stuff, like, you know, I don't know, like the thing I did at the end there where I just added like trash bins, then the little plaza area. Like I think we'll do either or. Maybe 1 exhibit and then kind of fun stuff around the park. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that's a good yeah. As you can tell, I'm like fading out of existence. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. And then who knows? We'll choose the dinosaur then. But I'm thinking 1 big exhibit for 1 species next time. But alright, thank you guys for showing up. Jurassic, you've been here pretty much the entire time, and I really appreciate that because I've been live for almost 3 hours. But if anybody is watching from the VOD, you know, and you did make it this far in, feel free to, you know, hit the like button, subscribe. I think I asked at the beginning of the video, and I don't know why because I didn't do anything yet. But yeah, definitely feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed it. And, you know, we'll be here at some point again. All right. Have a good night. Bye.